Oh God, I didn't even talk about Halloween. We all dressed up for Halloween, and yeah, I was Nightwing, and then she was Red Hood. But then we dressed up like 4 other times because we bought a bunch of outfits because I was like, you need to truly experience Halloween and dress up 1,000,000 times. So one of our outfits was Nightwing. She also put on the Shigo outfit for me, which I think for my eyes only. And then I dressed up as we dressed up as sexy nuns. And then dressed up as like security guards. Kind of like my outfit from last year, but like not. You know, she was so cute because like I'd be walking around and she's like, Numi, can we take thirst traps together? And I said, yeah. And we have some really crazy ones together. But beyond that, Juniper was over and Kamimi was over, and I have probably the single greatest video I've ever taken in my life.
The Holy Grail thirst trap pics.
Exactly. This video that I got is a video of me, Juniper, and Kamimi doing a thirst trap together. And like I look up at it, and then like I show like Juniper, and then I show me, and then I show Kamimi. Juniper looked so fucking hot in this video. Like genuinely, I think that this is like the single greatest video of Juniper that has ever been recorded on the history of planet Earth. And then it goes to me being me or whatever, and then it goes to Kamimi, and I have to like point the camera down because she's so tiny and cute. But yeah, it was a very beautiful thirst trap. And then I took a bunch of thirst trap videos of me and Michi. And then I took guys, Javi was Steve Irwin and had this little radio attached to her, like, so that he was just a moderately like, hello there, it's me. Hello, the crocodile. And it was, God, it was the funniest fucking costume. Crikey, yeah. I said, how did you even think of this? Because last year we all wore the same fit. We were the Debs. If you know, you know. We were Debs for Halloween last year. And then this year, we were all deciding to just surprise each other. And go in pairs. So Michi and I were a pair. Avery was paired. Actually, he didn't have a pair. Ami was a pair with her one friend, and then Lynn was a pair with her one friend, right? And so, we were all gonna show each other who we were, and then I go downstairs, and then I hear something on like a weird megaphone. Fucking Steve Irwin coming downstairs with her friend who was an inflatable fucking crocodile. I was fucking crying, dude. Like, the crocodile creeps upon us. Oh my God, it was so fucking funny. Her friend is almost what, like 5'8", I think, and then Hami's 5'1". Imagine a 5'1" Steve Irwin with a crocodile towering over her. It was so funny. Oh, and then my friend and her friend were Nick Wilde and Judy, what was it? Hoppity Hop Hopkins, Hobbs, Horton the Cobb, Hops. Yeah, and they were them. And then me and Michi were Nightwing and Red Hood. But we were initially gonna be Kim Possible and Shigo. But my one friend said, hey, you should be Nightwing. Specifically you should be Nightwing. At like midnight, 3 days before we were all gonna show each other our costumes. And I said like, low-key, this sounds like an eat. Like this sounds like an eat, like low-key. And then Michi was like, I think you should do it. Matter of fact, let's get him right now. Get the costume. Get the costume right now. And I was like, girl, chill. girl, chill. And she just kept bringing it up even when she took her meds. The whole time she was looking up stuff to match with me. And she was so annoying, being like, she brought up Spider-Man when they're not even from the same. I'm like, bitch. Oh my God, it's because we were looking at this website with the only costumes available. The only costumes available, and guess what it was? Spider-Man and Deadpool. Her being like, they're not even from the same. She's like, I'll figure it out, but you need to be Nightwing no matter what. Michi's love language is literally rage baiting. Oh yeah, and I hit her back with them. Don't you remember when she was fucking folding laundry and then I spoke my truth? That's what it's called, deserved. It's called deserved. Nightwing, man. Funny story, by the way. Did I tell you guys this one about me putting on these fucking contacts? She was still right about Spider-Man. Did I ever fucking say she was wrong? No! I literally only said it because it happened to be the only fucking costume that wasn't sold out, bro. You make me sick, all of you. Shit, goddamn. You know, next time, she's like, what should I match with you as? I'm gonna say Barney. I'm gonna say fucking Barney. And she'd be like, they're not even from the same universe. I'll be like, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Do I even want to tell you this story anymore? I don't even know if you deserve it because it's a really funny story. By the way, Numi, my girlfriend asked me if you were single when I told her about your costume. Did it eat that much? Guys, thank you. Hey, hold up. Let's not be rash. This story is a really good story. The upside down holster, dude. I didn't even realize it until we went downstairs, but I thought it was kind of funnier to keep this picture. I was like, I wonder if anybody will notice. And like, only 2 people did. Okay, so this, by the way, I'm not wearing a mask. It's drawn on Michi. Well, I drew it on initially, and then she's like, I need to fix this. And so she finished filling in the mask for me because I could barely see with those contacts on. Like, barely see anything at all. And guys, my life is so hard. I have 20/20 vision, so I don't usually wear contacts because why would I? I've worn contacts 2 or 3 other times in my life. And these ones are like bigger than the average ones because they're meant to kind of cover your whole eye area. And congrats, I guess. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. But you know, Michi wears contacts or her glasses, and she's next to me. I just got out of the shower, and I'm half naked, right? And I'm looking over here, and she just goes like, boop, and puts on her contacts like it's nothing. This is key information, by the way. And so, what about that one pic of you with the glasses? Oh, I wear fake ones to flex on people who need them. I use it as a stylistic choice. But anyways, she put on her contacts, and I'm like, oh, it should be super easy because she just put it on like it's nothing. I'm trying to take out the contact to put onto my eye. It just wouldn't stick onto my eye. It wouldn't stick onto my eye, and I put contact solution, I dry my stupid fucking fingers, and I place it on my eye, and it just wouldn't work, and I started getting upset. I started getting mad. I started getting angry, and I'm like, dude, I'm raging, and then she starts laughing at me, and I'm like, why isn't it fucking sticking? And then, like, she's like, oh, you need to, like, put on eye drops, and I kept missing, and getting scared, being like, I don't like the feeling, I like this difference. She's just fucking laughing some more. And then she's like, let me just put it on for you. Let me just put it on for you. I said, no, that's gonna be worse because it's somebody else touching your eye. It's gonna be harder if it's somebody else touching your eye. She says, just let me try. I said, no. And then I tried a couple more times. And I said, oh, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe it will work. And she's shorter than me. She's like, okay, I'll put it on your eyes. So I'm me half naked, freaking out over this stupid fucking contact. I turn to her and I get on my knees and I'm like looking up and she's trying to put these contacts in my eyes while I'm half naked. And it doesn't work, obviously, because I'm too scared of her poking my eye out. And so I'm like, it's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna fucking work. And so then I stand up and I start trying to put it in my eye again. And I'm just freaking out trying to put it in my eye. I'm still half naked. And Michi's like, oh my God, it's gonna be okay, whatever. And then I hear a knock on my door. And then, lo and behold, it's my mother. It's my mother. I said, yes? She's like, can I come? Let me in. Like, let me in. I said, don't come in. I'm half naked and I'm trying to put on my contacts. And then she's like, come on. Oh, sis, Numi, it's just for a second. I just need to ask you something. I'm like, no, please no. And then Michi in her head's like, I should open the door. And she opens the door for my mom. Like barely opens it up and my mom like peeks her head out and she's like, what the fuck is going on? And Michi looks at the situation and then looks at me and looks back at my mom. And I'm like, how did my mom look? And she's like, I don't remember. I felt too ashamed of the situation. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like, oh my fucking God. And then she's just, and she like slowly just backs away and leaves.
Best episode, oh my dress up purple Yuri at TBH.
It was so embarrassing. But you know what? That got me through it because immediately after that, I got my contacts on. And I started to rejoice. I did a little backflip. I danced a little bit. I was a little silly. I figured it out. You know, I did what I needed to do.
Quick word from our sponsor, me, myself and I. We have a new Gamer Subs flavor out now called Kissy Kissy Passion that tastes just like me. What? A delicious passion fruit yummy. So yum yum. Try for yourself today. Thanks!